Yo, what is going on, Retro Gaming Nation? It is Retro Nintendo Gaming back for another video, and today I am going to be doing the best Pokemon of every type competitively. Now, before I spoil what Pokemon I'm going to be showcasing, I'm going to tell you this will be a 2 or 3 part series, depending on how this video goes. So, stay tuned for those ones, they'll be coming really soon. So, yeah, now we're gonna find out what is the best Pokemon of every type, in battle, of course. So, the best normal type, in my opinion, is Mega Lopunny. I recently did a how to use Mega Lopunny, and I found out really how good Mega Lopunny is. The runner-up for a spot is Chansey, because Chansey is also really good, but I just feel like Mega Lopunny tops Chansey just slightly, because it's the definition of a great physical sweeper. So look at those stats. Its only drawback when it comes to stats is the fact that it can't hold a life orb. That doesn't even matter, because of its scrappy ability, allowing it to hit ghost types. Its dual stab makes it want to hit ghost types. So, the best and most common set is Fake Out, Return, High Jump Kick, and Ice Punch. But you can also see a Flail, Endure Flail set, a Fake Out Last Resort set, Virulus here. This isn't me, it's Virulus. Anyways, well, welcome back, Wolfpack. I'm sorry. So yeah, Mega Lopunny has insanely good stats, 136 attack, 135 speed. I already mentioned how good its ability Scrappy is, and although being a physical sweeper, it is very diverse in its move pool, shockingly. And it can get a lot of work done. The most common EV arrangement you'll see is max attack, max speed with a jolly nature. But so you can expect to see that and that only. Let's be honest, it's only gonna be max attack, max speed. Alright, so now we're going on to the best grass type. And for me, that's Ferrothorn. So, a runner-up for a spot would be, I'm trying to think. Actually, I'm pretty sure runner-up would be Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu is a strong physical attacker, but Ferrothorn is the best stealth rock setter in the game, so I got to pay credit to him. So it has the Iron Barbs ability, which when the opponent makes physical contact with you, you'll damage them a bit. And if Rocky Helmet, that'll be an overkill amount of damage. So if you don't want to go overkill like I would do, because it's me, you can run Leftovers. And its stats are made to be a defensive tank. So, yeah. And, yeah, like I already said, it's one of the best stealths in the game. It has Leech Seed to set up on the opponent. Gets since if its ability, you're going to be having to lose health to activate it, so gaining more after that will be pretty nice. Gyro Ball, because of its speed, you'll be doing a lot of damage, unless you're fighting Stakataka, of course. And I would go for Knockoff for the last move, to just knock the opponent's item off. Like, do some support. Maybe knock off Choice Scarf from Garchomp. I feel like Knockoff is a great is definitely a great move on it. But most people like to run Power Whip instead, since it's stab and has a lot of damage. And if you're really risky, you can use spikes instead of Stealth Rocks. But Stealth Rocks is just always a safer option. Or if you're like me, in the past, me now wouldn't do this. Have both Stealth Rocks and spikes. I wouldn't do it now, but hey, Rawthorn just has a lot of options, but you always know it's going to be having Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, or Gyro Wall. So now we're going to be going on to the best fire type. And for me, that has to be Mega Charizard X. Mega Charizard Y is really good, but speed, just barely in the sweeper mark. Which is actually really sad because if it would be such a good sweeper too, if it just had that 105 or 10 or 115 speed, but Mega Charizard X can boost that speed, so that's why. Who would have been the runner-up? So Mega Charizard X has Dragon Dance to boost its attack and speed, one of the best boosting moves in the game. And it has a Tough Claws ability, so contact moves will do extra damage, boosting up Flare Blitz and Dragon Claw. I prefer Earthquake over Dragon Claw, because Earthquake has more coverage options than Dragon Claw does. But you can remove Dragon Claw with Roost, even though Roost will recover a lot of the Stealth Rock damage. It would take as a normal Charizard before Mega Evolving. And looking at his stats, they're decent. He has decent defenses, decent attack. He has actually really good attack and average speed. But it doesn't really matter because you can boost it with Dragon Dance. So, yeah, that's why I think Mega Charizard X is the best fire type. Now the best water type is Rotom Wash. And then again, the runner up for a spot would be Toxapex, because it's a really good bulky wall. But I decided Rotom Wash is a better wall. Like, this is the reason why competitive battling can be controversial, because people just use Pokemon they don't like and only use them because they're good. But I actually like Rotom, but nobody cares about me, so we're gonna go on to why it's so great. So, it's known for being offensive. Volt Switch to swap out, Hydro Pump to do damage, to burn somebody, and Pain Split to gain back health. Now if this had Recover and Scold, it would just be broken. But that's, yeah. But Levitate's gonna be its ability, because it's its only ability, which is actually really cool because Ground is one of its weaknesses. And Leftovers is gonna be this item because every bulky tank has Leftovers. And it's gonna be max health, max special defense with a calm nature. Because, well, I'll say it again, they're bulky. So that's why I think Rotom Wash is the best water type. Now going on to the electric type is Tapu Koko. Now Tapu Koko is the only Tapu I actually have here. Spoilers. I was thinking about putting Tapu Lele for another one of the Tapus, but when it comes to runner-ups, I would have said Magnezone. Magnezone is an incredibly strong special attacker, but Tapu Koko does this job better. It has bigger arrangement of moves. Volt Switch to swap out to most of the times it's Hawlucha it's gonna swap out into, but that'll be in part 2. But we'll talk about them. Thunderbolt for Electric Stab, Dazzling Gleam for Fairy Stab, and Hidden Power Ice to get rid of those pesky ground types. I'll be having max special attack, max speed, with a timid nature, and yeah, Electric Surge is its ability as well. It can summon Electric Surge, makes it immune to sleeping, which I guess that's good. And Darkrai doesn't run Dark Void anymore, but it boosts electric type moves, so that's why I have Volt Switch and Thunderbolt. Then Choice Specs to boost a special attack. Since the special attack is only 95, you're gonna need that Choice Specs boosting. But even having to rely on Choice Specs, Tapu Koko still holds up. And finally, for part 1, the best ice type, in my opinion, is Kyurem Black. So, maybe saying, where's Kyurem White? And I forgot to address this, but no Uber Pokemon are here. So legendaries and Mega Evolutions are fair game, but if they're in the Uber tier, then we're not welcome. So that was my thought process for this video. Anyways, Kyurem Black has insane attack, pretty good special attack, and decent speed. But to boost that speed, we gotta have a Choice Scarf, Dragon Claw for Dragon type stab, Ice Beam because it's its only Ice type move, Fusion Bolt because it's its signature move, duh, and Iron Head to get rid of those pesky fairy types. And what does Terrorbolt do? I'm pretty sure it's one of those really situational legendary abilities. Pokemon removes effect. So it's basically Mold Breaker as its ability, which is good for taking down sturdy Pokemon, or and Lightning Rod, just in case you come up against that. But yeah, that's why I think Kyurem Black is the best Ice type Pokemon. And that'll be the end of this video. I will be back with part 2 after this is done uploading. So see you guys for part 2. Bye.